week of the volleyball regular season before we pick tournament brackets. The draw on Sunday, and these two Firelands Conference teams look to boost their resume. Crestview looking to stay in third place in the conference, while Mapleton tries to get back into the win column ahead of the draw. We got all the action coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, with pregame on its way next.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Since 1974, Simonson has helped their clients stay on target to meet the goals and deadlines for their projects. From concept to completion, Simonson can design a plan and build a path for success. Let Simonson Construction turn that vision into a reality.
This is Jonathan Langdon. Catch me right here every Thursday for the Block Party presented by Bob and Bob Door Company, your place for volleyball highlights on the OH Report.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
We welcome you inside the Sutton Bank pregame show for this Volley for a Cure match in the Firelands Conference between the Crestview Cougars and the Mapleton Lady Mounties. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi. I'll be joined momentarily by my camera person, Caden Schmidt, as we get ready for Firelands Conference action here on a Tuesday evening. Last week of the regular season, before Sunday's tournament draw, we'll see where these teams will sit in their tournament brackets after this week. But let's get right into the pregame show and take a look at the Mapleton Mounties team spotlight. The Mounties 3-13 overall, 2-8 in the Firelands Conference, have won only 14 sets all season. So 5 sets outside of their victories they have won this year. They have a hitting percentage of 50.057 as a team with a 24.9 team kill percentage. They did sweep Plymouth in both the matches they played. Lost in 4 to Wellington the last time out. One of the bright spots on this team this season, though, is one of the two Hess sisters. That being Addison Hess, the leader in kills, aces, and surprisingly assists. So she's the leader in kills, and she's the leader in setting up kills as well. 134 kills, 169 assists, and 44 aces. That's the first time I've seen something like that happen. But hey, her and her sister, though, 1 and 2 in assists. You got to think her sister probably dishes them off to her for her 134 kills. Now let's take a look at the team spotlight for the number 3 team in the Firelands Conference, behind 2 state Final Four contenders in St. Paul and Monroeville. That is the Crestview Lady Cougars under head coach Kennedy Goon. Haven't been swept in a full match since the 26th. You saw that right here. Monroeville swept them in 3. They did get swept in a tri-match atmosphere, losing in 2 to Ashland, but that means they're a very competitive squad. They beat New London, who made it the regionals last year, in 5, lost to Monroeville in 4, swept Upper Sandusky a couple Saturdays ago. But this is a team looking to make a strong finish this week to get a good seed in a district that involves also the Willard Lady Flashes. Player spotlight tonight, one Jillian Weaver. 8 kills, 2 blocks versus Mapleton on September 4th. This season, 166 kills to lead the team, 20 blocks, and 13 aces for her as she gets her team looking to finish at least 3rd in the conference this season, which is going to be a very good spot for this squad, like I said, with the other 2 teams ahead of them that are very good. Just about ready to go here with the national anthem. So we will take a break. When we come back, first serve after this.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Since 1974, Simonson has helped their clients stay on target to meet the goals and deadlines for their projects. From concept to completion, Simonson can design a plan and build a path for success. Let Simonson Construction turn that vision into a reality.
Back here inside the Sutton Bank pregame show, we are announcing the lineups for tonight's match between the Lady Mounties of Mapleton High School and the Lady Cougars of Crestview. Travis Berardi back here as we wrap up our pregame festivities brought to you by Sutton Bank. And let's take a look at the keys to victory for Mapleton this evening. And they're simple. House money. I mean, not the season you've wanted so far, but hey, just play your heart out, see if you can get an upset. Also, find a rhythm. Find something that works here tonight to get yourselves ready for tournament play. You have a few matches left before then. See if you can find something that clicks to allow you to make yourselves go on a run. There's Mapleton. Now Crestview getting announced right there. Let's take a look at their keys to victory, once again brought to you by Sutton Bank. And those keys for this evening. Mapleton only has 3 victories on the year. Put them away early. Leave no doubt. Get off to a strong start and finish. And then mental focus. Just stay focused. It doesn't matter who you play. You got to get yourselves ready for a tournament run. You're going to face the likes of Willard and other really strong squads in a district tournament. So get that mental focus ready right now. Just about ready to go here on this Volley for Cure evening. Crestview players currently handing roses off to family members in remembrance of the ones fighting cancer, as you see here. Great moment here beforehand. And now a moment of applause for the ones fighting and for the family members of those ones. All right. And now the pregame handshakes, and we are just about ready to go as I welcome in Caden Schmidt. Caden, last week before the tournament draw, these two teams, still have some things to fight for. The conference may be decided, but these two teams want to get into the tournament on the right foot.
Yes, if you're Mapleton, you're finding something to fight for. Like you said earlier, it's not the season you hope for, but you find a way to try and upset this really good Crestview team. And then if you're Crestview, tournament play coming up, you got to find a way to keep momentum going into that tournament. Every game matters. Keep building up that momentum and find a way to fight once you get into that tournament.
Absolutely. Teams are in their huddles. They'll break huddles, get into their set, and we'll be underway. Once again, Crestview, what a season they've had so far under head coach Kennedy Goon. And in her first season, she brought pretty much what she did as a player here at Crestview. And the team just bought in immediately, and they're off to a 13-5 start. 4 of those losses coming in conference to Monroeville twice, to St. Paul, as well as a tough loss to South Central early on, but they bounced back and got a victory against them for payback. But yeah, you take Monroeville and St. Paul out of the mix, this is your Firelands Conference champion.
And like you mentioned, those are 2 of the best teams in the state.
Yeah.
So being able to fight with those teams gives you a good vision of what you have going into the tournament.
Just about ready. Chloe Morrison with the serve, and we are underway. Set right down the middle for Anna Grundy, won't fall. Back set, swing, finish. Zoe Kuhn, who was our MVP 1 week ago, gets the kill here, and it is 1-0 as we take a look at the Crestview Athletic Boosters replay. And she did that a lot. She was near perfect in that match against Upper Sandusky. Anytime she touched the ball, it went down for a kill or an ace.
That's a powerful strike there, Travis.
Mid-range doesn't go. Chance to make it 2-0. This is Mallory Ringler, too strong. And the Lady Mounties tie things back up as they'll get their first serve. And that is Addison Hess. Team leader in aces, team leader in kills, team leader in assists as well. But this into the net. So Zoe Kuhn steps back to serve. Stays in play. Right side, the dink, blocked out of bounds. Kill goes to Emily Stolkhaus, as she was able just to dink it off the block and out of bounds to tie things here at 2. She'll now serve, but too strong, so given right back. And if you're a Mapleton squad, don't want to do that. Give free points to Crestview when you're already the underdog.
Got to try and take advantage every time you're serving.
Tackett now was served, 12 aces on the season. Doesn't get it that time. But it's returned by Lucy Hartley for the kill. So early on, back and forth.
Just going to say a little bit of miscommunication there from Crestview. Both players didn't know who was going for it. Got to get some communication in there.
Served by today's libero, and it's an ace. Take a look at the replay. Missed it by a second, but the ace makes it 4-3. This one in play. Over the Weaver. Weaver's blocked. One-handed save. Weaver gives it a free ball. Bumped over the net and out. So a miss hit by Mapleton. Over the net. Ties things back up at 4. 2 of the 4 points by Crestview coming via the error by Mapleton. Kenley Kiefer to serve. Angled in play. Left side, strong swing, but somehow it stays alive.
Bounced off the ceiling.
Down the middle, though, and finished off by Emily Beecher. The roof came into play, saved the point for the moment for Crestview, but Mapleton says, we're still going to get it. Aubrey Hess with the serve. Right at Kuhn. Back set for Weaver. Weaver dinks it over. Miscommunication, tie game.
Those are the mistakes you don't want to make if you're Mapleton. As we mentioned, this Crestview team has the advantage on every single type of paper you look at coming in, and got to be able to fight back on those.
Miss set gives Crestview a chance here. Cross court, Kuhn off the tip. It will go down, and Lady Cougars have themselves a 6-5 lead. Warner again, too strong. So the Lady Cougars with a mistake ties things back up. And Lucy Hartley will get a serve. In system, back set, dink. Stays alive, but into the net. So the Lady Cougars get one back again. Off another error. Lena Kale, libero, with her first serve of the match. In system, right at the net. Dug up back line, though. Down the middle. Yes. Olivia Dean. Just a rocket off her hand.
Some power behind that strike.
8-6. Crestview's first 2-point lead of the set. And another hitting error. Can't let Crestview start a run like they're on now. Got to stop it here early on, because if it gets out of hand, this set will get out of hand. Kale serving 9-6. And it's an ace. Lena Kale, 21st ace of the season. 10-6.
So much power on that serve, it's hard to control on the back end.
That one had no movement on it. Nearly got another ace. It's a free ball, however. Kuhn leaning backwards. Still gets the power on it for the kill. And a timeout by the Mounties. Take a look at that replay one more time. Bit of a miss set, but still leaning backwards gets enough power on it to get the kill. 11-6 on the Simonson Construction Services scoreboard. So we welcome everybody watching live and free today on the OH Report. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you right back out here. Mapleton, led by Hess's 134 kills. Her sister, Aubrey, second on the team with 81. Hartley with 68. Beecher with 45. Stokow's with 42. Then Grundy with 32. So not a ton of firepower for Mapleton. However, no seniors on the squad. Mostly freshmen and sophomore with 4 juniors. So we get back to action. And they iced her. Kale unable to get it over.
And Travis, to your point about a lot of freshmen and sophomores, a young team for Mapleton, these are getting very valuable varsity playing time.
Absolutely.
And that's very exciting for the future of this Lady Mounties team over these next few years.
They serve down 11-7, but give it right back. Not a ton of height on this team so far, but a lot of underclassmen still have a chance at their growth spurts. As Morrison will start the second set of serves here in this opening set for Crestview. Gonna get a free ball out of this. In system, cross-court Ringler. Nice dig, overpass. And Mapleton will somehow get the point after the overpass. Crestview a little out of sorts. Unable to handle it, 12-8.
It's almost a great save to get that up over the net, but slid under the net onto the other side of the court.
That serve just across the net gives Mapleton the free ball. Left side, bit of a miss set, and now Crestview with a chance. Back set, Kuhn too strong. 2 in a row for the Mounties. They've got it back down to 3.
Staying in it so far, Travis. Gotta like what you see from the Lady Mounties so far.
Addison Hess, 44 aces on the year. Lofts that one right at Ringler. The Dean off the block. Left side for Aubrey Hess. That's dug up backside by Horner. Mid-range from Kuhn won't fall. Back line, no. Down the middle with Dean. That doesn't go. Nice rally by both sides. Right side swing, angled and falls for Emily Stokals. It's 3 in a row now for Mapleton, lead down to 2. Hess just beyond the line, nearly got the ace, her 45th, but ends the run, and it's 13-10 Crestview.
Just a bit too much mustard on that one. That one was right outside of that back line.
Kuhn serve. In system, set towards the net, miss set. Adjustment was hit left side of the antenna, and it's 14-10. Serve to the left side. Gonna be a free chance here. Up the Ringler, dinks it. Kept alive by Hess. To the other Hess. And Crestview's into the net. Lady Mounties get the point. (14-11) to give Stokals the serve. Down the middle, bit of an overpass. Gonna be a free ball attempt, but 4 hits. And the Mounties got this back down to a 2-point set. They did take a set from Crestview earlier this year. That's an ace.
Absolutely painting right in front of that back line. Beautiful serve.
Stokel's 9th ace of the year. 14-13. Backside. Bump towards the net, punched, but into the net. 14 all. So like we said earlier, the Lady Mounties couldn't let that run go much further. They didn't. They clawed their way back, and we're tied midway through this opening set. Line drive received by Kale. Ringler dinks it left side. Hess is there. Swing off the block and down. Anna Grundy gives the Lady Mounties the lead back, 15-14. Another line drive right at Kale. Over the Weaver with the left hand. Won't fall. Back set the swing. One-handed save. And the run continues for Mapleton. Give the kill to Lucy Hartley. Give the timeout to Crestview. Their first of this opening set. So a very impressive run here by Mapleton. Fighting back after being down 4. Now taking a 2-point lead. And 9 points away from an opening set victory.
Let's see if they could keep this momentum going out of this timeout. Because when you get on a roll like that, you can be hard to stop. Lady Mounties did a great job of doing that there. Currently with the 2-point lead, only need 9 more here to take this first set.
But as you saw earlier with Crestview, they can go on a nice run themselves. And the timeout right here, hoping to help that out. We are not the only volleyball match going on here this evening. Also have Carey and Mohawk as that serve goes out of bounds, and there's the point that Crestview needed, but taking a look real quick. Carey and Mohawk just underway. Carey leads early on, 7-6. 2 in a row. It's an ace. It's a tie game once again. Tackett evens things up. 13th ace of the season. Now she tries the right side. Gets Mapleton out of system on the run. Punched and kept alive by Morrison. Bumped over the Ringler. Angled. Dug up. Now to Hartley. Dinks it, but slapped right back across by Weaver. Now Grundy into the net. Crestview leads again, 17-16. So Kennedy Goon understands when to take a timeout, calls the timeout, regroups her squad. They go on a 3-0 run and lead again.
And this set has been full of runs. Right now it's Crestview on that run.
Joust stays the side of Mapleton. Now a chance. Weaver on the run gets the kill. Jillian Weaver with the left hand.
Not much you can do about that one, Travis.
Not at all. Just get out of the way of it. And now Mapleton will get their final timeout of this opening set. While we have a moment, let's thank our sponsors this evening. Sutton Bank, earn a cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. Simonson Construction Services, from concept to completion, we can help you make a plan, refine your vision, and build a path for success. The Crestview Athletic Boosters, proudly serving Cougar athletes for more than 40 years. Go Cougars. Pioneer Career and Technology Center, Pioneer Career and Tech, preparing students for college careers and the jobs of tomorrow. Thank you all for allowing us to be live and free this evening for this Firelands Conference tilt just ahead of the tournament draw. Crazy that we're almost to tournament time already. Not crazy that we're already to week number 7 of the high school football season. fast as 10 weeks, but along with that goes a fast volleyball season.
Time flies when you're having fun.
You and I will be having some fun at Louisville on Friday night. 6-0 Canfield, defending state champs, 5-1 Louisville. Ringler off the block, but out of bounds. 19-16, run continues.
Well, opposite coming out of the timeout for Mapleton than it was for Crestview. Crestview was able to stop Mapleton's run instantly out of that timeout. And on the other end, Crestview and the Lady Cougars stepped with it.
Tackett to serve. Short but received. Hess angled. Right there, though, was Kuhn. Back set. Weaver down the line, got it. Jillian Weaver tucking it inside the line. It's 20-16. Not many left-handed volleyball players here in the Firelands Conference, but got a good one in Weaver. Crestview with a chance to add on again. Over to Ringler. Ringler too strong. Was it tipped? No, it was not. 20-17. And Mapleton, see if they have another run in them here towards the end of this set. Bit of a miss-hit. It's going to be a free ball. They have a chance to get this back down to 2. Right at the net and down. Emily Beecher just deflects it off the block. No one was home, and it is 20-18. This one playable. Down the middle off the block. One-handed dig. Off the rafters. And we're going to replay. Referee inadvertent whistle. Thought it was 4 hits. It wasn't yet. So we'll just restart that point. Line drive serve, nearly an ace. Overpass, no one there for the yummy ball, but a chance for Crestview. Back set for Weaver, into the nets. And the Mounties got it back to within 1, 20-19. Another serve down the middle. Sent across by Weaver, Kaylin Weaver. That block, an overpass, and they do have a run. 20-all. First to 5, win by 2. Gets set number 1. Let's serve down the left side. Over to Weaver, dinks it across. Set backwards. And a campfire point for Hess. Mounties lead again. Timeout Crestview.
They're applying pressure, Travis.
A lot of fight from this Mapleton squad here early on, leading 21-20.
They were fired up going into that timeout. 4 more points to steal set 1 here in Crestview.
Oh, we have a moment. Let's get back over, take a look at Cary High School. 2 of the top teams in the Northern 10 facing each other right now. Josh Banks on the call of that one. Biz Klopp, one of the coolest names in the area, one of the best players in the area. And the state-ranked Lady Warriors trying to stay atop the Northern 10 standings. You can watch that on this Facebook page that you're on right now, or on Channel 1 on YouTube. Paige Beatty, another serve. Crestview looking for the tie. Weaver into the net. 22-20. Both teams out of timeouts. We're going to play till the end of the set now. Beatty with 29 aces coming into this one. Bit of a collision on the swing. A chance for Mapleton. Off the block. Saved. This will be a free ball. In system, bit of a mishit. Gives Crestview a chance. Over the Weaver. Weaver's blocked, but it stays up. Quick set across. Beatty there. Quick little tap. Ringler there. And a free ball by Weaver. Another chance for Mapleton. Back set. The swing's blocked and down. A big point there for Crestview to keep it alive. It's 22-21.
One of the better volleys we've had yet, Travis. Felt like they were going back and forth for a good bit there. Crestview able to sneak out that point.
So serve back to Crestview. Kenley Kiefer will look to tie this back up. Kiefer 11 aces on the year. Goes right side. Miscommunication gives Crestview a chance here. Over the Weaver, mid-range, off the tip. Beatty there. Over the Hartley. She's blocked. And then the campfire falls. Lady Mounties back up 2. (23-21) as Aubrey Hess now will serve. Kuhn gives it a free ball, back line. Kept alive by Stokels. Hess, overpass, out of bounds, set point Mapleton. Three set points for Aubrey Hess. Short serve, nearly an ace, saved by Weaver, it's a free ball. For the set, Mapleton, yes! Mapleton takes set 1, 25-21. We'll take a break. See if the Mounties can add on in set number 2 after this.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Since 1974, Simonson has helped their clients stay on target to meet the goals and deadlines for their projects. From concept to completion, Simonson can design a plan and build a path for success. Let Simonson Construction turn that vision into a reality.
So Mapleton pulls out the 25-21 victory to lead 1-0. Travis Ferrari, Caden Schmidt here. Caden, what did you like from Mapleton in that first set that made him so successful?
I really like the fight. Coming in, who cares what the record says? Who cares what it says on paper? This is why you play the games. You come in to fight. That's exactly what Mapleton did. And another thing really is a good job they did on that back end, digging out the kill attempts from Crestview, and then to that point as well, getting good opportunities off of free balls and capitalizing.
Yeah, couldn't agree with you more. Just playing with house money, like I said, in the keys to victory. Play loose. See what works. And they did. Got something to work, and they won that set. Crestview looking to bounce back. They trail 1-0 here in set number 2. Set right down the middle for Dean. Doesn't go. Miscommunication. Yummy ball. Flicked down by Dean. We're tied at 1. Mapleton did take a set from Crestview the last time these two teams met. Crestview then won, though, in 4.
Guess we'll find out if they maybe sleptwalk through that first set. Maybe thought they could coast a little bit against this Mapleton team. They'll have to dial in these next
set
few sets.
Blocked down, yeah. Dean with another kill off the block. It's 2-1. That was another key as well, as they had to stay focused and end it early. They were unable to. This will be a free ball. Back set in system for Kuhn down the line. Got it. That's her bread and butter right there.
When you're able to place it that good, too, there really is not much you could do about it on the other end.
(3-1) the score. And a miss hit. So a quick start here by Crestview early on. It went back and forth to start last time. Lady Cougars might have awakened. Hess. That's kept alive by Horner. It'll be a free ball by Kuhn. Back set again and a miss hit again. 5-1.
Well, early in the second set, Crestview has really dominated up by the net. These blocks, these kills, done a great job so far through these first couple.
5-1 to score. Right down the middle, dinked but kept alive. Over the Ringler. Powers it down, 6-1. Just able to deflect it off the solo block. And Mapleton will take an early timeout. Once again, I want to say hello to everybody watching live and free this evening. Let us know where you're watching from. Also, right now, we got soccer going on right across the street. Powerhouse Kidron Central Christian taking on the Cougars. Boys soccer action. Central Christian 10-1-1 coming into this, leading 1-0. Brian Skoronsky on the call, just about 75 yards to the northeast of where you're looking at right now on that camera. There's a wall in the way, but it's out that way.
If you use your imagination, you can see it.
Actually, I'm wrong. It's actually to our left and back. It's to our southeast. So we're facing the front of the school. The football field is actually behind us to the left. So actually way to the left of your view on this camera. Back to action, though. Mapleton looking to end the run. They cannot. That's a miss hit. Another error for the Mounties at 7-1. So Chloe Morrison has been back there for a few minutes. Looks to keep that going. Overpass. Yummy's miss hit, and the streak ends. It's 7-2.
And if you're Crestview, you cannot be too upset at your streak ending there. It was on your own mistake. Mapleton didn't beat you there. If you clean that up, keep rolling.
Got a little too yummy there for Ringler, but it's returned right back. Scores 8-2.
Now you have to take advantage, which they've done so far here in this second set.
Zoe Kuhn to serve. Crestview by 6. Left side, little dink, fingertip block. Back set, Weaver, she's blocked, but it goes out of bounds. She gets the kill, 9-2. So Kuhn looking to make a run of her own. Back set. Grundy can't get that to go. Ringler, it's returned right back over. Back set for Weaver, miss hit. 9-3.
Same thing there again, Travis. Crestview giving up the point themselves. Mapleton has to do a better job of beating Crestview here in this second set.
Back set, Dean nearly got the kill. Dinked across, nothing doing. Over to Ringler, off the block, overpass out of bounds, 10-3. Good attempt at the dig, but too much on it. And it's a touchdown lead for the Cougars. Cougars football team on a 4-game winning streak after losing their first 2 games of the year. That's an ace. Football team lost their first game of the season to Seneca East 2-0. Then they faced Kirtland, the powerhouse in Kirtland. But since then, 4 games, 4 wins.
2-0, not something you see really at all anymore.
Overpass gives the Mounties the point back. Yeah, opening night we had a 2-0 game and a 3-0 game.
Those are those early 1900 scores when football is still being developed.
Aubrey Hess to serve. Trying to get her team back into this, up 1-0. Got a little help there. Weaver miss hit. 11-5.
Just a bit outside.
Short serve. Ringler with the diving save. Kuhn from the back line. She misses it. And a lead down to 5. Coach Kennedy Goon looking at her team, just saying, calm down. No need to rush things. Line drive, Ringler there. Bump backwards and another error. Coach Goon may be calling a timeout here just to calm her team down. Errors have once again gotten Mapleton back into the set. Short serve, Ringler at it. Miscommunication, so it's a free ball. Right at the net, solo block. Another chance for Mapleton. Little dink kept alive. Set over to Ringler. Off the net, a let ball doesn't go. Back set for Hartley, out of bounds. So the Cougars fight themselves back for a point there. Henley Kiefer comes in to serve. Crestview leading by 5. Short serve and too short.
Seen our fair share of those from both squads here in this second set.
That sends Lucy Hartley to the line for Mapleton. Mid-range. Back set for Weaver. My goodness. Watch this replay.
I wouldn't want to step in front of that. No way.
Just a rocket down the line. That's where she likes to place those hard shots too, is right down that right side line. Back set, a little dink, and it's going to fall. Beecher. A little hesitant on that swing. but it worked for her.
Showing it's not all about how hard you spike it. You can get the kills on the soft ones too. Got to find that sweet spot. Well done there.
Set across for Kuhn. Dug up. Bit of a miss set, so it's sent back across. Dinked, angled, and down for Kaylin Weaver. Smart play there by her to find open space. Lena Kale. With the serve. Left side. Kept in play. Let ball dug up. Over the Stokels. Doesn't fall. Dean slaps it across. Nothing. Back over to Hess. And Hess with a rocket. What a shot there.
Well, she showed she can do it with power too. That soft one just a few moments ago, now responding with some heat.
14-10. Short serve this time. Overpass. The joust, though, stays on the side of Mapleton, but it falls. Mapleton's just getting a hand on things. Crestview's not adjusting. Oh, tough reception there. Left side, dink the cross. In system. And miscommunication again. And Coach Goon's going to call a timeout. So the Mounties mounting another comeback here. So we get our eyes back down at Carey. Carey taking set one over Mohawk. 1-0. And they're off to a 3-0 lead in set number 2. Big match up there in the Northern 10 Conference tonight. We'll have an even bigger match back here on the OH Report. Coming to you from St. Paul's School. Coming up as Monroeville heads to St. Paul. The Flyers' lone loss so far this season. That game is on Thursday, by the way. St. Paul's lone conference loss this season was to Monroeville. They can keep their conference hopes alive if they can knock off the Lady Eagles. Back set for Kuhn. She tucks it inside the line. Zoe Kuhn was so good playing around the lines against Upper Sandusky. She replicated it there. (15-12). Make it 16. It's an ace. Chloe Morrison gets the lead back up to 4 now here in set 2. Left side. No one home. (16-13).
Mapleton just hanging in there. Counter punch. See if they can go on a run here.
Same way we had it last set. Back set, Kuhn, huge shots blocked. Set down the middle. Yes! Just off the line. And Grundy's got a kill.
About as close as it gets there. Take it if you're Mapleton.
They trail by 2. This one's in system. Over the Ringler. Lined it down. Gets the lead back at 17-14. So the ball handed back to Zoe Kuhn. Back set, miss hit, but it does go over the net. Weaver flat-footed there, knocks it into the net, and the Lady Mounties get the point.
Sometimes you need to get a little lucky. Got it there to get that over the net. And ball falls in their favor.
Dean got it. Olivia Dean with a strong swing there. Gets the lead back to 3 at 18-15. And now to McKenna Tackett. Bumped towards the net, but punched across, stays in play. Ringler off the block, gets right back to her. It'll be a free ball. In system, Mapleton, but it's dug up towards the net. Nice adjustment, send it back across. The back set this time's blocked, then swung and finished. What a job by Aubrey Hess. A double swat. Gets the kill.
One of our better volleys here in this second set. Mapleton still fighting back.
But it's given right back. Tough break there.
Those are the ones you don't want to give up.
Overpass. Blocked. Another chance. Yummy falls down.
Lady Cougars had 5 of their 6 players up near the net there. Job by the Mounties to take advantage and hit it towards that back line.
And that one will go. So they're 5 away. Horner with the serve. Nice adjustment by Hess to keep that alive. Kuhn, let ball, got it. 21-17.
Timeout Mapleton.
And a Mapleton timeout. So Crestview starting to pull away once again. Leading 21-17. So what does Mapleton have to do here to keep this set alive? I mean, they've made runs already. We've seen them do that.
Well, I think it starts with avoid the mistakes. It's a lot easier to say than do, but a lot of their runs have been ended from their own mistakes, whether it was the serve not being in the line or hitting it out of play, whatever it was, a lot of their mistakes have ended their own runs. So if they could just keep it clean, I think they have a chance to pull out this set as well.
Mid-range shot dug up by Kiefer. Kuhn, though, into the net, and the timeout works as the Mounties get service back, down 3.
The exact start you needed.
(21-18). Low serve there by Osborne. Over the Kuhn, but Kuhn mishits 2 in a row. And it's back to a 2-point set. That stays in play. Back set. The swing by Weaver doesn't go. Little dink, kept alive. Back to Kuhn. Got it. Big point there for Crestview to stop the streak and get a 3-point lead.
If you're Crestview, you want these 3 points in a row. You want these serves on the money. Don't even allow Mapleton a chance to come back.
Lena Kale, 94% serve percentage. We'll look to do that. Goes back line, received by Beatty. Mid-range swing off the tip. Set back over to Kale. Kale off the block, kept alive by Hess. Left side to Stokels. Yes! Stokels with enough power to make it 22-20. Addison Hess. Low serve, it's an ace, 22-21.
Right off the chest there, another timeout.
Yeah, Crestview will take another timeout. 22-21. Cougars 3 points away from evening the match, but Mapleton causing fits so far here tonight. Once again, I want to say hello to everybody watching this evening on the OH Report. Thank you for watching. Let us know where you're watching from. Give the stream a like. Give the page a follow so you can watch more live and free action right here. Soccer match has gone to halftime. Get you a score when we can. And Mohawk leading Cary 14-11 in that second set. Mohawk trails 1-0. Crestview looking to even the match. Coons dug up. Over to Aubrey Hess. Got it, we're tied.
Those are the plays that win you sets right there. Diving to get the dig. Sets up a kill opportunity. Beautifully done by Mapleton.
First to 3, win by 2.
First set, first to 5. Second set, first to 3.
Low serve, nearly an ace. Bumped over the Dean. Dean sends it back. Almost a miss hit. Sent back across. It falls. Mounties lead. Completely caught Crestview off guard there. Serve down the line. It's an ace. Set point coming up. Two set points for Mapleton to look to go up 2-0. Rainbow ball right at Ringler. Back set. Kuhn. Mapleton into the net. It's 24-23. Got to get this point here to extend the set. An error will give Mapleton a 2-0 lead. Chloe Morrison will look to extend this. It's over the net. Right at the net. Blocked and down. We're tied.
Crestview's the one counter-punching now. 24-24. It's coming down to it.
First team to lead by 2 will take set 2. Morrison down the right side. Passed right. Mid-range dink. Blocked down. Swatted over. Saved. Sent back over by Dean. Mid-range by Stokels. Dug up by Kale. Over the Ringler. Dinks it. Overpass. Out of bounds. Set point Cougars. Lady Cougs fighting back. Now they have set point. Line drive received by Hess. Back to Hess. Blocked down. We're tied. The Lady Cougars were facing 2 set points. Instead go on a 4-0 run to tie up this match. We'll take a break. Be back for set 3. Who will take advantage? We'll find out.
Feel like I should go.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Since 1974, Simonson has helped their clients stay on target to meet the goals and deadlines for their projects. From concept to completion, Simonson can design a plan and build a path for success. Let Simonson Construction turn that vision into a reality.
So the Lady Cougars faced 2 set points by Mapleton, fought it off, tied the match up, and they get an ace by Morrison to start off set 3. We're even at a set apiece.
Quick work for Crestview. That's how Mapleton started their second set after winning that first.
Great in-system play, even better dig. Ringler pushes it across the line. What a play by her. Just threw it down the line, and it was unable to be returned 2-0. Set left side. Stokels, no. Back set Kuhn with a rocket shot, kept alive and bumped back over for a free ball. Now Ringler again, blocked. Grundy and Hess, double block makes it 2-1. But the point given right back. 3-1 the score. Winner takes a 2-1 advantage in the match. Kuhn's serve, tough reception, but it was. Over the Ringler. Big swing. Yummy ball. Got it. Good effort by Mapleton there, but Weaver was ready for that.
Smartly done by Weaver, too, noticing all the players on the ground on that back end for Mapleton. Just take advantage.
Kuhn gets the ace. Number 33 on the year. Kuhn and Weaver, the leaders in kills, 172-166. Nearly another ace, but gets the free ball. Right at her, sends it forward. Dean at the net, got it. And just like the last set, the Lady Cougars out like a cannon to start the set. We'll see if this time they just keep rolling with it. Bumped right towards the net and forced a mishit. That sailed a little too far, and it's 7-1. Another missed set. Over the Ringler. Dug up by Beatty. And then another miss hit into the net. And a timeout by the Mounties.
Crestview dominating that front line right now. 8-1 here early in this third set.
Send it back over to a battle in set number 2. Josh Banks on the call this one.
Set for Broadman. Point Terry, and we've seen this the last set, 24-21. Terry came back, 127-25. Can they do it again? As they've got to fight off 3 of them. Ava serves away. It's going to hit the pole. 24-22. Serves away, set for Huffman on the outside.
So Mohawk evening the match up there with Carey. Back to action here. Weaver gets the kill. So that time the timeout did not help Mapleton, and the run continues for Crestview.
It almost seems like it's been a 50-50 coin flip. One timeout, points goes, coming out of the timeout, the point goes to the team that called it. The next timeout goes to the team that didn't call it.
Kuhn with another serve. Bump towards the net, miss hit, yummy ball down. Mallory Ringler. She's having herself quite the match so far. It's 10-1.
Just dominating this third set.
Mid-range swing. Kept alive by Kuhn. Bumped at Ringler mid-range. Got it. Oh, that nearly tucked inside the line on a return, but just out of bounds. And it's a 10-point Cougars lead. Set towards the net, blocked and down by Dean.
Man, oh man. Crestview not even letting Mapleton get it on their side of the court. Complete domination here in this third set so far, Travis.
12-1, another timeout by the Mounties. Will any of these plays make it on the block party? Well, we'll find out Thursday night, 9 o'clock. Jonathan Langdon hosts the block party right here, live and free on the OH Report. On Volley for a Cure night here at Crestview. They were selling wristbands for $1.
See a good amount of fans wearing pink here in the stands as well.
12-1, Lady Cougars lead this second set. Match is tied at a set apiece. Looking to take the big advantage here, heading into the fourth. Kuhn back to serve again. Bump towards the net. Hess, too strong, not tipped. 13-1.
How pivotal will that second set play out to be with Mapleton not able to hang on at the end of it? Crestview's just been rolling ever since they got to 24.
Good old momentum there. Able to bounce back and roll with it. Ringler blocked, but it goes out of bounds. The run continues. It's 14-1. And Zoe Kuhn, who set a caught down at that service line, continues back there. Receives that swing. Back set Weaver, but into the net. And finally, the run will end, but Crestview did their job. They're up 12.
Yes, you take this lead on a run for sure, and it came from a Crestview mistake. Again, the point switch, hitting it into the net there. A lot to like so far from this set from this Lady Cougars team.
Back set for Dean, doesn't fall. Right side, nothing doing there. Back to Ringler. Angles, but just out. 2 in a row for the Mounties. Was not tipped. And it will send Carly Osborne back to serve.
They have a lot of work to do, but that's a good start.
2-player game with Ringler, but somehow Hartley able to return it. Back to Hartley again. She's blocked, kept alive, sent back across. Chance now for Crestview. Mid-range for Ringler, miss hits. 3 in a row. Now, we saw this happen earlier, but it came earlier in the set and allowed Mapleton to get back. This is starting, but they're still down 10.
It's a huge deficit to overcome. Getting started late, maybe a little bit too late. We'll see, though.
Weaver's swing doesn't fall, but a miss hit on the left side of the antenna. It's out, and a point back to the Cougars.
Well, we've seen Crestview string off 10 in a row in this set. No, they want to do that again here and move on to the next set, try and get a win.
Nearly an ace for Tackett. It's blocked. Over for Weaver. She's blocked. Don't know if that did make any contact, but the referee said it did. Play returned, and Mapleton ends up with the point. They're back down 10.
They've really picked it up in front of that net. The first 12 points or so to Crestview. They dominated up there, but now Mapleton able to get their hands up, getting blocks, forcing hits out of bounds like that.
A miss hit, 15-6. So since the 14-1 start, it's 5-1, make it 6-1 in favor of Mapleton. (15-7) now, as tonight's libero, Paige Beatty, will get ready. Short serve, nearly an ace, but a nice dig by Kale. And it's sent back over and down. Kuhn from the back line. 8-ball, corner pocket off the deflection.
What a response.
16-7. And a missed serve.
Mapleton cut the lead this set in half. Can they keep it rolling?
Set up for Weaver. Swats it with the right hand, nearly gets the kill. It's sent back across. Down the middle. Weaver, her sister, Kaylin Weaver, gets the kill. 17-8. Shelby Lackey will check in and play, giving Zoe Kuhn a breather. In system, right at the net. Dug up by Weaver, but out of bounds. Great play by Mapleton.
A rocket. Got it low to the ground. Tough play to make. Beautifully done from Mapleton.
Hartley serve in system for Crestview. Back set, it's blocked. But Morrison, given space, says, I'll just take it myself. Mapleton not expecting that. Back set, no one home, but it is saved. Nearly a point. Bumped forward, and Mapleton another chance there where they just saved it across the net, and it turns into a point for them.
Those are the plays that can win you sets. It can flip the momentum, flip the tide, flip the script. Still down 8 points. Long way to go to win this set, but it is possible if they can go on a run.
That serve might have been out, but it's in play, and it's back over to Mapleton. Missed set turns into a free ball. Down the middle for Dean, solo block. Now Lackey sends it over. Back set for Stokels, overpass, yummy ball down.
Beautifully done here. Just right to that back line, only one player back there. Put some mustard on it.
Addison Hess, my goodness. 18-11. Over to Dean. Backside, it's received. Macy Kerr with the reception. It's passed, though, into the net. The error gives Crestview a 19-11 lead. They're 6 points away from a 2-1 advantage. Chloe Morrison will go back. Orchestrated that comeback the last set, down 24-22. Right at the net, punched over, and a free ball. Set towards the net, adjustment falls for Mapleton. Wasn't what they wanted, but it forced Crestview a little bit too far over. They were able to swat it across. $19-12. Too strong.
And Travis, Mapleton might not be able to come back in this set, but you want to get something going. Try and build momentum going into that fourth set. It plays a huge dividend. I mean, we saw it at the beginning of this set.
Well, we saw it at Orville last Thursday against Triway. They were down 2-1, or it was 1-1. Triway was running away. They made a run that moved to the fourth set where they were able to win the fourth set and force a fifth before Triway won late. So, yeah, despite being down big early, you want to make a run towards the end of the set just to get momentum into the next one and continue with it. They've started to build some of that, but they need a few more points here to really feel good about themselves.
Yes, and they absolutely still can win this set as well. Unlikely, but if you want to take something out of it, it's momentum.
Weaver there just powered that one off the block, and Crestview's 4 points away. For Crestview to take that momentum away, you need 4 straight points. Maybe a 4-1 run. You may give up a point or two, but you want to finish it off quick.
Keep them under 15. You want that 10-point set victory.
Great play there by Hartley, reading the defense. And then that's just going left of the block and down the line.
Mapleton just can't get lower than about 7 points. It's been about the sweet spot, 7, 8. See if they can close the gap a little bit.
Ringler this time from the right side gets it.
Well, not much you can do about that one.
Ringler known for her left side play. Gets an extra swing in on the right side and the kill. Kiefer serve down the middle. Overpass, just flicked across. Set up for the dink by Kaylin Weaver. Blocked, punched across, right at Kuhn. Over the Jillian Weaver.
Oh.
And nobody home, 23-14.
A little bit of miscommunication there for Mapleton. Cost them a point. Crestview not allowing them really to build any momentum going into this 4th set.
Line drive. Will be a free ball.
Nicely done, though.
Cross to Weaver. Too strong. Not many swings tonight by Kaylin Weaver, but that one got a little bit too much under it. It's 23-15.
Mapleton diving all the way out of bounds to save that play. Saves them a point.
Back set for Weaver. Jillian sets up set point. 9 set points for Crestview as Emma Horner will look to give a 2-0 lead, a 2-1 lead here. Line drive. This is received, but it's a free ball. Set up. Kuhn on the run. Got it. Crestview takes it 25-15. They lead this match.
That's that 10-point set win I was talking about, not really allowing Mapleton to build off momentum. And Travis, I feel like we're going to go back and look at that second set if this one falls in Crestview's favor, 3-1.
Lady Cougars with a chance to finish it in set 4. Will they? We'll find out after this.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Since 1974, Simonson has helped their clients stay on target to meet the goals and deadlines for their projects. From concept to completion, Simonson can design a plan and build a path for success. Let Simonson Construction turn that vision into a reality.
Crestview has won the last 2 sets there, a set away from knocking off Mapleton. Travis Berardi, Caden Schmidt back here in Olivesburg, where the Lady Cougars yet again get point number 1, but you got to go back to set 2. 24-22 Mapleton, on the verge of really taking control of this set, but then Crestview wakes up, wins that set, and then rolls in set 4, or set 3.
And it was that momentum we talked about. I mean, Mapleton had it at first. At first it was 22-20. They fight back. They get it 24-22. And then Crestview had the answer and continued that answer into that 3rd set. And Mapleton has been trying to climb back ever since.
Served at Ringler. Good save as Kale will send it across. Right at the net. Another good effort defensively for Crestview. Another free ball. Set over for Hartley. Kale is there. Now Ringler with the swing. Was it tipped? Yes, it was.
How about the saves from the Lady Cougars there just to keep the volley alive? They end up being able to find a point out of it. That is just well done.
Yeah, that was a swatted it, Beatty, unable to get a lot of it, but did just touch it. Gives Crestview the point. Back set swung there by Grundy, doesn't fall. Weaver gives it a free ball down the line. Down the middle, Grundy, yeah. Was able to just swat it off the block. In system, Ringler, let ball, yes. That hit the net and just instantly curved right.
You could see the spin on the ball off of the net. It's a tough play to make if you're Mapleton.
So McKenna Tackett goes back to look to go on a run. Hartley will not fall for her. Up the Ringler. Oh, point goes down. Good effort by Mapleton, but unable to keep it inside the line.
It's great hustle, though. We just saw it a few plays ago. Crestview able to get a point out of hustle like that. Mapleton not able to get the point out of it, but that can win you sets. That can win you points.
Lofted. Crestview into the net. It's a 1-point advantage right now for the Cougars early on. Mapleton needs to win this set to force a 5th. It's a line drive right at Ringler. Up to Weaver, adjusts, keeps it in play. Back set, nothing. Up to Ringler again. Wow. Shot that one out of a cannon to make it 5-3. (5-3) on the Simonson's Construction Services scoreboard. Little dink, kept up by Weaver. Weaver now, just a quick set across. And into the net was Mapleton. That was an interesting one because the ball wasn't near the net, but on the pivot, Mapleton player just hit it. Lucy Hartley just hit that one down the line, was able to get the point back.
I was just going to say, that's how you respond and get that point back off of the mistake. And a better set so far from Mapleton. Only down 2-6-4. This is something they can work with.
Right at the net, Weaver, let ball, dug up. Bump back across, another chance for Crestview. Quick swing there by Morrison, doesn't fall. Hess way too strong on that one, it's 7-4. 7-4. As Emma Horner checks back in. And then knocks it out. You don't want to let Mapleton stick around.
No.
That's when they've been able to take advantage.
They
nearly took set 2 because they stuck around.
I was going to say they let them hang around in that first set. They took that set, let them hang around in the second set. Crestview was able to survive. Third set was all Lady Cougars, but they're staying in it right now, Travis.
Campfire point there. It's 7-6. Mapleton down 1. Set over the Coon. You knew when that was getting set up for her, she was going to get the kill. Most of the time, that's what happens. So it sends the serve to Lena Kale. Almost an ace. It's going to get sent mid-range and give Crestview a chance to add on. Kale again, yeah. It was Kuhn, not Kale. K. You get it. Second time Kuhn was set up perfectly. 3-point Crestview lead. And Mapleton out of system on the serve.
Ask him for an explanation.
Somebody was not in position when the serve began. False start of sorts.
It's one way to give up a point.
Back set right at the net on the run. Another too strong swing by Hess.
They're so close. Just a bit too much upwards trajectory. Got to try and get it down to the ground a little quicker.
In system, left side for Stokelson. Got it. I always say that sometimes you don't need to have the hardest swing to get a kill.
No, you could confuse the other team. I mean, there's multiple. We've seen today multiple different ways a kill has happened.
Let ball, kept alive, and finished.
Power helps too, though.
And then sometimes you just use your power. Like Kuhn did there. Angled, kept alive, up the Ringler and miss hit. So it's 12-8. Mapleton needs to go on another run. Back set, Kale blocked. Kuhn blocked, I should say. Ringler sends it across. Set for the dink. Bump backwards. And Crestview returns it over. One-handed attempt. Hartley gets the kill. Another kind of mishit, somehow that returned over in play. Dink dug up by Kuhn. Over the Ringler. Blocked, punched backwards. Kuhn on the other side of the court gives it a free ball. That swing. Kept in play. Ringler with the dink. Good rally by both sides here. And finished off. Lucy Hartley. Makes it 12-10. So Mapleton continuing to stick around in set 4. Set down the middle for Dean. To the line for Hess. Kale with the save. Ringler sends it back over again. Down the middle now, Dink, but sent back by Dean, and it falls. A big point for Crestview.
Crestview has been at their best today when they're able to get their hands up at that net and block these spike attempts from Mapleton.
Short serve. Left side. That's off the line. They say it's out. Might have hit the antenna. It's 14-10. In system. Back set. The swing's blocked. Swatted back over by Grundy. Now Weaver overpass. Set up for Ringler. Got it. Mallory Ringler. It's a 5-point lead. And Mapleton will talk things over. Take a look back at Cary where they've started set 4. Mohawks won the last 2 sets. That one is tied at 1 apiece. In set 4.
It'll be a free ball to the other side. Set in the middle. Biz Klopp rotates around and gets herself another one. She's got the first 2 here in the first set. Mallory Brickner again. Serves away. It'll be an ace for Mallory. It's going to make.
So Mohawk starting the cruise there. One of the favorites in the state, but they are in a district with the #1 team in the state, Tiffin Calvert, who played for a state championship last year. Dean powers that one and gets it. Referees deciding, was that 4 hits or was that a deflection?
From my eyes, it looked like a block. See what they rule it.
They're talking it over right now. So I believe we'll get a replay. Yep. So, we'll start this again.
See if Mapleton can take advantage of the another opportunity.
Dinked across. Back set. For Weaver, yummy ball. Falls for Crestview.
Both kind of went up and blocked each other there.
Bit of a joust.
Falls in favor of Crestview. Like a little high five almost at the top of the net.
Great in-system play for Mapleton. Gets the point back. Just good job staying on your side for the set. Smacked it right up for the kill. Back to a 5-point set.
They're hanging around, but they haven't been able to get it under 2 points yet. Outside of the original 1-1 score.
Weaver swings too strong. 4-point set at 16-12. Set up. Ringler dinks it across and down. Ringler's really been carrying the squad here today.
she is just controlling the ball. She's putting it wherever she wants it. If she wants it on the far side, she's getting it right in between the line. Same thing on the near side.
In-system play, but a miss hit by Beecher. And now it's 18-12. Crestview starting to pull away here in set 4. This will be a mid-range free ball. Set over the Ringler. Yes. Another kill for Mallory Ringler.
Even when Mapleton's able to get the block, she has that downwards trajectory to where it just gets blocked right into the net.
Deep serve there. Tipped off the Hartley swing. Weaver, oh my goodness. A double kill.
2 birds with 1 stone there.
And the final timeout, maybe of the match, by Mapleton. So we'll give us a chance to thank our sponsors one final time this evening. Sutton Bank, earn a cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. Simonson Construction Services, from concept to completion, we can help you make a plan, refine your vision, and build a path for success. The Crestview Athletic Boosters, proudly serving Cougar athletes for more than 40 years. Go Cougars. Pioneer Career and Tech. Pioneer Career and Technology Center, preparing students for college, careers, and the jobs of tomorrow. And that's it, actually. Thank you all for allowing us to be live and free here tonight. So Crestview's 5 points away from win number 14 on the season, setting up one final match before the draw. 15 wins before the tournament draw be a nice way of getting a high seed. They have to finish things off here first. Ringler. The block is punched backwards. It'll be a free ball. Right at the net. Miss jump.
A little bit
by
too
Weaver.
early.
Weaver jumped way too early on that one. And the point will go back to Mapleton. Aubrey Hess looking to bring her team back. Set up for Weaver. To the back line. Bump towards the middle now. Swatted across. Set up. Weaver on the run. Yeah. Those plays are the ones that, as you see it develop, you know it's going to end in a kill.
It's a scary sight up here. I can't imagine what it looks like on the other end when a ball flying. Looks like about 60 miles per hour is coming right down at your face. That is terrifying.
21-13. In system, dinked, kept alive. Over the Weaver from mid-range, and it's mishit. It's 22-13. Mapleton's out of timeouts. Crestview's 3 points away. And a miss hit. 2 away.
Travis, as this one winds down, we mentioned earlier how young of a team this Mapleton team is, and they've played a very impressive game here against Crestview so far. The scoreboard might not all the way reflect that, but they're getting valuable experience here against a really good Lady Cougars team.
Absolutely. Weaver, match point. Jillian Weaver with the left hand again.
And if you're Crestview, you just want to keep rolling through the end of this season. Try and stay hot for tournament time.
Kiefer to look to finish. Mid-range to the back line. Set up, down the middle, ball game. Kenley Weaver finishes it off. And the Lady Cougars win it 3-1. We will take a break. Be back with our MVP after this, live and free.
Feel like I should go. Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Since 1974, Simonson has helped their clients stay on target to meet the goals and deadlines for their projects. From concept to completion, Simonson can design a plan and build a path for success. Let Simonson Construction turn that vision into a reality.
This is Jonathan Langdon. Catch me right here every Thursday for the Block Party presented by Bob and Bob Door Company, your place for volleyball highlights on the OH Report.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
Back here with our Pioneer Career Technology Center MVP. It is Crestview Junior outside hitter Mallory Ringler, who had a phenomenal game here tonight to help Crestview defeat Mapleton in 4. First of all, Mallory, congratulations. Mapleton got the first set. It was back and forth. They took it in the end. And then in the second set, they had set point again. This could have been a 2-0 lead for them, but you guys fought off 2 set points, went 4-0 in that set to win it, and then you just rolled from there. What happened down 24-22 that flipped the switch for you guys?
I just think that we know that we can do better as a team, and we want more for ourselves and for our team, and so we know that we have to do everything that we can to push to do better for everyone and put each other first and really do what's best for the team at all times.
Win 14 on the season. You guys pretty much have third place clinched in the Firelands Conference, which is really good because you have 2 state favorites ahead of you guys that you've competed pretty well with as well. Just you get one more match before the tournament draw, then a couple more before you really get into tournament play. After seeing what you guys did tonight, what are some things you guys want to work on?
We just really want to work on keeping our energy up. Energy has been a big thing for us this season because we know that we cannot get down, so we have to keep our energy up, and then just really the basics, just doing the little things right and critiquing every little thing.
Hearing Kennedy Goon taking over as coach and seeing what she has been able to do with you guys this year, it's been a great turnaround from us outside. Just what was the vibe like when you guys found out it was her that was going to become the coach, and what has she done to kind of turn this volleyball squad back into the volleyball teams that you saw in the past?
Oh yeah, it's great. We are all really excited. I feel like having a young coach like her, many of us known her a while, and I feel like she really just understands us and understands what we need as a team from just graduating from playing college ball. She really knows how to gel a team together and keep us going the right way.
Well, you guys rolling right now. One more chance to impress the voters before the tournament draw. Lastly, as always, you want to look in the camera, give some shout-outs. Go for it.
I just want to shout out my family and my team and my coaches. And, yeah, that's it.
There you go. Tonight's Pioneer MVP, Mallory Ringler.
Thank you.
As they win. Thank you very much. Back here to wrap things up in the Sutton Bank postgame show. I want to thank Mallory Ringler for talking with us this evening as Crestview comes back from down 1-0 to win number 14 on the season, 3-1 over Mapleton. This is how it went down. Back and forth. First set, Mapleton able to pull away late, takes it 25-21. They then led 24-22 after a good start by Crestview. They're up, I believe, 7-1. Mapleton fights back, gets set point, but Crestview goes on a 4-0 run, finishes that off 26-24, and then they cruise from there, 25-15, 25-13. But let's first talk about Mapleton. Good fight from them there tonight.
That's the exact way I would put it, Travis. I mean, they come out on fire. They win that first set. They follow up really well in that second set, too. Just right there at the end, couldn't hold on. Crestview fought back with their backs against the wall, but it's been a huge talking point for me throughout this game. A young team getting valuable experience against other very good teams. Mapleton will be a team to watch out for next year and in the year after.
For Crestview, though, a win is a win.
Yes,
at the end of the day. What you learned from being able to battle back and then taking control in the last two sets. They'll get one more chance before the tournament draw, then a couple more chances before tournament action begins. This is what we got coming up the rest of the week. 2 games we have today, and then Ridgemont, Mount Gilead. That'll be tomorrow. I will be at Orville as they take on Canton South. Loudonville, East Knox. Monroeville, St. Paul. That's the de facto Firelands Conference Championship. Monroeville wins, they'll be 2 up with only a couple to play. St. Paul wins, we're even, and who knows what could happen the rest of the way. And Crestview right back here against Plymouth. That match will be on Thursday. Any final words, sir, before we get out of here?
Had a great time with you, Travis. I love the fight we saw from both teams. Looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, you and I will be on a football game coming up Friday night. Big one, 6-0 versus 5-1, Louisville and Canfield. But we're going to get out of here. I want to thank everybody who helped make things possible tonight. First of all, color commentator / camera extraordinaire, Caden Schmidt. Well done, sir. Not too many people were able to run a camera and talk at the same time. You did.
Multitasking.
Simonson Construction Services, our scoreboard sponsor. Pioneer Career and Tech, our MVP sponsor. Sutton Bank, pregame, postgame sponsor. Crestview Athletic Boosters, our instant replay sponsor. And our commercial sponsor, Simonson Construction Services, as well as Sutton Bank. I want to thank Tim Kuhn and the fine folks here at Crestview High School for allowing us to be here tonight, as well as the OHSAA for allowing us to stream these matches to you live and free. Crestview falls in the first set, but battles back to win in the next 3. They get win 14 on the year. They knock off Mapleton in 4. For Caden, I'm Travis saying so long from Olivesburg.